just see what time it is. It's nearly 2 o'clock on Wednesday. I woke up at 5:22 a.m. this morning, and I did my morning routine and everything, which basically consists of things like making my bed, getting a wash, doing yoga for half an hour, making a lemon and ginger tea, a very large one, things like that. So I'd done all that, and I think it was 6:30. Yeah, I just put my wellies on, went out for a stomp. Really, really nice. Nobody about this morning apart from a few dog walkers, really nice, and some really friendly people where I live, so I always have like nice good mornings, and it's very uplifting. So I've got the fresh morning air and really lovely people giving me lovely greetings in the morning, and their dogs and things like that. So it was just really nice, really inspiring. And I came back here, I made another coffee. I've struggled a bit this past week because my sleep is all over the place and I feel really slow. So I'm doing everything that I need to do, which is good, but I'm doing it a lot slower. Actually, I slept really well last night, but because I woke up super early, I kind of missed out on a little bit of sleep. So I picked up my spirit animal oracle deck from the studio this week. I had to go in to pick up a few bits and bobs. I haven't been in for ages, so it was really weird to be there. And I sat and I had my juice just to sort of sit in my space and ponder. Yeah, it just felt really, really weird because I just haven't worked there for so long.
Behind the wall in my mind, I wanna hold on to something I wish that I could find. Behind my closed eyes, I see the future, there you are, but the future seems oh so far.
I have been really enjoying being at home, and part of that is because I can work at any time, night or day. For some reason it seems to give me more freedom working from home than it does working at the studio. I feel more restricted at the studio in that way. Anyway, a couple of things I picked up from the studio then. My lovely Spirit Oracle, it's the Colette Baron Reed ones, and yeah, really nice set of cards. I'll just show you a few. I pulled out the dragonfly this morning. There's fun animals in this set, so it's like there's the wasp, and the wasp is a fantastic card actually if you get that. Skunk. So it's not just your usual, look, cat. I love that one. Starfish. I mean, these are really, really good. There's scarab beetle. Yeah, we got butterfly, panther, seahorse, hummingbird, owl, spider. So I just need to do a little bit of organisation in my studio and put things away and things like that. I've got a couple of parcels to open. I've got these. I've never used these before. They are actually pencil extenders. So when you have a really tiny, tiny pencil that you can barely hold, you can pop it in there, and then you've got this handle which then extends the length of the pencil, if you like. So I've got 5 of those. So for example, in here I've got a teeny tiny little white Prismacolor, so I can pop that in there and then tighten it. This little ring goes up and down and that tightens it, and then I've got a nice length to hold on to when I'm using my pencil. It just means you get every single ounce out of these pencils, and they're really expensive, so that's a really good thing. Very handy. And the other thing I've got, I won't know what to do with. I'll have to wait for James because it's a gadget thing. So it's this little thing, which is going to mount the microphone that he bought me last week onto my camera. So that's what that's for. It almost looks like one of those TV adapters, but I'm going to wait for James to show me what to do with that. This is the stuff I picked up from the studio in here. Let's move some of this out of the way. I need to clean up. I told you I needed to clean up. I definitely need to clean my desk. Anyway, so I've got some stock that I need to check for my shop, and in here I've got all my handmade earrings. I've got about 7 pairs left of these gypsy hoops, and they're all different, using beads that I've collected while I've been travelling when we were living in a van. And I've just been using up all the little bits and bobs that I collected, and yeah, and made some earrings out of those. I've also got all my brass cabochon jewellery. So I put a teeny tiny piece of art into these and then make a little cabochon jewellery thing. I don't know if you can see that. And I even have some which I put bells and a little tassel on as well. So I've got some of those. So I just need to stock check these and then put them in my shop. I think there's a few things that I've sold privately outside the shop, so I need to just stock check and review all that. Face paints randomly. Then I've got my backdrop for photo shoots because I want to photograph my little painting and put her in the shop. And I've also got some other ones to finish which I picked up as well. They are, let's see, I've got one that's a commission that I can't show you yet, and then I've got these two unfinished ones that I'm going to be working on, and also another two unfinished ones, so they need finishing in the shop. So I've also got all my feathers where I do feather earrings, and also these lovely, they clip in your hair, and you can just wear them in your hair or put them in your ponytail and things like that. So I've got those, and again I need to stock check because I'm not sure how many I've got. And then I've got some of my feather earrings, so I need to count up and check I've photographed them, because I think there's some that I haven't photographed as well. And what else have I got? Oh, I brought home all my stampers and my permanent ink, so that is going to be for my art journals. So I'm going to be working in some altered books. I brought home these 3 vintage books that I got from charity shops. Cute. So I'm going to be working in those for my altered books project, and I thought that the stampers might come in really handy for those and look quite cute. And I've got let's just sit down again. And I've also got a pack of tissue paper, some little bags to wrap up the jewellery when it sells, some postcards and business cards. What else is in here? Oh yeah, I also brought home this painting to finish. Let's see. So she is on board, she's not on a canvas. She's probably about 70% finished, but I'd like to do a few more things on her as well. And what else did I bring? Some more collage items. Glazing liquid. I was missing a couple of arty things, some crackle glaze and gesso, which again will really come in handy for the Altered Books project. And then I've got some alphabet stampers, a pile of acrylic paint, some more stampers there, some creative stamps, some teeny tiny alphabet stamps. They're quite cute, so they'll be good for the Altered Books project as well. And oh, I also brought home some of my cards. So I do these little greetings cards of my paintings. I don't do many cards, but I just do a few, so I brought some of those home. Yeah, and that's about it in there, so let's get that out of the way. So I've been thinking about making some more of these, but instead of putting a print in there, actually putting a little original painting. I think they'll look really cute with an original in, so yeah. So basically this week I need to get organised in here. I've just come back from being away. We've had a really small family garden gathering for a very special celebration of someone really close to me. So I've just got back from that, and to be honest, my room is a little bit of a mess. So I need to work on my to-do list and tidy up before I can start anything. And I think that'll make me feel better as well up here, because I'm feeling really foggy. Going away at the weekend was absolutely lovely, and so weird because I haven't been anywhere since way before lockdown, so it just felt really nice to be around some people and see some family, and also spend the night away from home in a hotel. So it's been a real breath of fresh air to spend the weekend away. It also felt like such a huge upheaval to actually leave the house and spend a night away from home, which is absolutely crazy really. But after being there and coming back, I feel so much better. I feel absolutely exhausted. I've got a lot of sleep to catch up though, and I've got quite a lot to do this week, so I need to get on with my organising. I think a really important part of my organising might be to go and get an extra coffee, so I'll go and do that now. So the other outcome of going away at the weekend has meant that I haven't been able to do any work at all. And normally I do a few bits and bobs towards my videos. I make 2 videos a week, one for here and one for my Patreon. So I have got quite a lot to do this week. I've basically got a commission to do, a little painting, so one of these to do for somebody. I also teach online and I've got a new student this afternoon, so I want to prepare for that and also clean up. So I think I'm going to start with a little coffee break and then try and ease myself in gently with all this action and necessary activity. And then hopefully I'll be really productive today and get myself all organised. And one thing I've noticed after being away for the weekend is I'm not feeling as down as I was last week. So when I edited last week's video, I don't know if anyone noticed, but in some of the video, I felt that I looked and sounded so down. And I actually edited a load of footage out because I just thought, no, that's much too depressing to even put out there. But now I've been away for a night, I actually feel so much better. And it's like a breath of fresh air and a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. And even though I feel tired and I feel a little bit woozy from lack of sleep and things like that, I feel much brighter and clearer, if that makes any sense. I think what's interesting is sometimes we don't notice until we change our environment what sort of impact that this lockdown has actually had on ourselves. And it was really interesting to hear everyone's experiences after talking to people this weekend. Some people have had a really good experience of the lockdown and other people have had massive challenges. So it really does vary so much how we've all experienced this crazy situation. But even though I make myself go out every day, I'm not mingling with my usual life, if you know what I mean. And I don't think we even realise the impact of the lockdown yet. I think it will unfold slowly as we move through it. So I'm keeping a wary observational eye on how I'm feeling and things like that, and making sure to take care of myself in the best way I possibly can. And I really love using my journals, whether it be my writing journals or my art journals, to help process all of the emotions and things like that. I find that really therapeutic.